I mean, we know about benefit concerts and that kind of thing, but what's the ongoing work there?
Well, what RAIN really is it's a group of people that make sure that the phone line is running. It's a 1-800 number, and the number is 1-800-656-HOPE, and RAIN picks up the bills that people, when they call from anywhere in America to a rape crisis center. The rape crisis centers can't afford the collect calls, you know. They're funded, and they have to take care of their, you know, bills. And there are about 600 rape crisis centers now that the phone line takes the caller to a counselor at one of these places. And RAIN is able to do that. And there are people, it works out of the DC Rape Crisis Center. That's where the hub of RAIN is. Part of the DC Rape Crisis Center is RAIN now.
Does knowing that an ear for the telephone, on the other end of the telephone exists, does that help people call and say what's happened to them?
Well, I've been told we've now had we're about 225,000 calls now since 1994. That's a lot, quarter of a million people. That's the good news and the bad news. But I've had people come up to me and say that they really were helped by RAIN, because it's not like just a friend who's sitting there going, yeah, you know, and kind of going like this to watch the TV show, and they've heard it enough, and you feel like you're imposing. Those people at the other end of the phone line are really there to talk about that and to direct you. Some people need medical attention. Some people need legal advice. Some people need therapy. They really do. Some people are very ill, you know, very ill.
Did working with the decision to work with a band, was any of that influenced by people having done dance remixes of some of the songs?
Well, you know, a couple of things happened. Before all that happened, on Boys for Pele, Manu Katché played drums.
Yeah.
You know Manu. And he goes to me, listen, I used to record almost all the tracks, piano vocal or piano harpsichord, live to tape, and then all the musicians would play on top of that rhythm, because I'd had kind of trouble with, not all drummers, but I'd had trouble kind of surrendering that and trying to, you know, finding a time where the songs didn't get pushed. Or
yeah, it's a lot to surrender to, make room for other people's parts.
And you got to trust this drummer that he knows your internal rhythm and who the songs, I call them girls, who this particular one is, and when she wants to pull back and when she wants to push. It's not about, you know, I've always said, you don't f to a metronome. You can bleep that, you know. And the thing is, it's like, I was going, Manu, I don't know if I'm ready. And he said, listen, I'm not talking about me. And this is why I loved him so much. He said, but you need to find a drummer that you can trust. That for some reason you have that thing. Because he's one of the greatest drummers in the world. And he said, it's not about that. It's about some kind of secret language you have. And Eric Ross, who produced Under the Pink, who I lived with for a long time, called me up after I lost the baby and just said, I know the guy. And he said, this is Matt Chamberlain, you got to play with him. He had worked with Matt's band. And Matt came to the Tropics, and we hired a drum set and we jammed. And it was like, I know you. He goes, I know you. And that was it. And I think that was a real huge turnaround